Hi Virgo, here is your love and relationship reading for the month of September 2017. I'm using a different format this month, as in the previous love readings I feel that using just the one spread tends to focus more on people that are in relationships. So I'm doing two rows. This is the row for single Virgos, and this will be the row for Virgos that are already in a committed relationship. I have also pulled you both a romance oracle card. Now we're going to start with the singles. The first card we have is the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. And really what I think this card is saying that is previously in either a previous relationships, a previous relationship, that you've had, maybe there was no growth or advancement within that relationship. Maybe the other person was also quite controlling and maybe wanted everything their way and wasn't considering your feelings and what you wanted within this relationship. And you may have felt that you was going along with the needs and wants of somebody else. And maybe deep down it wasn't bringing you the happiness that you actually wanted. Now, the next card, we do have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. And the thing with this card is it can also talk about how there's a need here for you to be true to yourself. A need to look within yourself and work out what is going to make you happy and what you want. Because when I see that card reversed, sometimes it can be about allowing other people to dictate your happiness. Like I said up here, somebody that maybe was quite controlling and somebody that maybe was very selfish. Everything had to be their way. And I think in September, the need is for you to look within yourself and to realize that that relationship, there was never going to be any growth or advancement in that previous relationship. And that maybe you was allowing a previous partner to dictate. Now, your outcome card is the Seven of Pentacles. The thing I don't like with the Seven of Pentacles is, yes, there is a need to be patient. Because the thing is, the man in that card has put so much effort and hard work into something, but he feels very despondent. He doesn't feel that he's getting what he wants after all the time and effort that he's put in. And it may just be that you may have reached this point in September, Virgo, where you kind of think, you know, when am I going to meet the right one? When am I going to meet that person that's going to make me happy? And when am I going to have that full-on committed relationship? Because all I seem to do is give. All I seem to do is put time and effort into relationships. And I never seem to get back what I've put in. But like I said, with that Seven of Pentacles, you need to be patient. Now, the Romance Oracle card is, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And maybe that's what some of you have done. If you've been in a relationship like we spoke about up here, maybe you have in some respects closed your heart off. Maybe you have, as I said, reached that point of feeling despondent, feeling like you just want to give up, that you're never going to meet the right person. But in order to meet the right person, you're going to have to open your heart. You're going to have to trust. And you're going to have to take a chance that if you do open your heart to somebody, then maybe that person is not going to be like this person. But if you keep yourself closed off and you don't speak up about how you're feeling and the needs and wants, then you're never going to meet somebody. I think in the month of September, it's about putting aside the previous relationship or relationships you've had. Letting that all go. Reminding yourself to be true to yourself. Be true to what is going to bring you emotional contentment and happiness. And not being in relationships with people where it's always about them and never about you. Now, moving on to Virgo couples. You've got the major arcana, the Hangman here. We all know that the Hangman is suspended from that tree, and he's chosen to be in that position. He's literally hanging around. He's waiting. It could very well be that you are waiting on a decision from your partner. But also what that Hangman is trying to do is he's trying to gain a fresh perspective on something. There is hope there with that Hangman. But the most important thing here is that he's going to need to start to look at things in a completely different way. It's about putting old ways of thinking to one side. Looking at other people's viewpoints. But also trying to get this fresh perspective here within your own mind. Now, the next card you've got is the Knight of Wands. It can be a difficult energy when this card is in the reverse. First of all, it can talk about being impulsive and being restless. It can be about lacking foresight here and not thinking things through. Maybe the Hangman is here to highlight that this is what you need to do at the moment. You need to maybe not take any action in the beginning of September. You may need to just sit back. Watch other people's actions. Watch what the other person is saying or doing. Maybe you need to observe. It may be as well that you need to stop and look at your partner in terms of whether their words are matching their actions. Because this Knight of Wands as well can be about somebody that is quite insincere. Somebody that you thought you could rely upon, but is actually only playing a part to further their own aims here. See, this Knight of Wands, when he's in the upright, he's an action man. He's all about action. and he goes charging in. But as quick as he charges into something, he comes charging back out again. He's prone to getting bored very quickly. I do feel that either is two ways here. It's either, like I said, about you in this month of September observing your partner. Observing if what they are saying is matching what they are doing. Or this is about you maybe wanting to speed things up within this relationship. Maybe you felt that you've been playing a waiting game. Maybe it's your partner that's been hanging around like this in order to make a decision about this relationship, a decision maybe even in proposing or whatever it is. But it may be that either your partner has been waiting and hanging around, or there is a need there maybe for you to do this, because there's this energy here. If it's not talking about somebody being insincere, then it's talking about somebody that is feeling restless and feeling impulsive and is wanting to speed something up, but they're not thinking things through. And the hangman, you see, when he's suspended from this tree, he is thinking, he's contemplating. And he's not going to make any moves until he's worked out in his own head what those moves should be. Now, your outcome card is the Chariot. It's Major Arcana. And it is the victory card in the Major Arcana. And the Chariot is about forward movement. And the fact it's in the upright, it's about you taking the reins of that chariot, you being in charge and you controlling which direction that chariot is going to go. And as I said, there's victory attached with this Chariot card. See, what I'm leaning towards the most here, Virgo couples, is I think for the majority of you, your partner has been like this hangman. It could be you, it could go either way. But somebody has been hanging around here and waiting, maybe waiting and observing. And then either you or your partner have started to feel very restless and are wanting to speed things up. But then by the end of the month, we do see things starting to move forward here. Now, your romance oracle card is you deserve love, you are lovable, which of course everybody deserves love. I'm not seeing any breakups here, Virgo. But I'm just seeing that either you or your partner, as I said, have been contemplating, have been thinking, haven't been making any moves. And the other person has been wanting to speed things up here. But then by the end of the month, it's like all guns blazing. We got that Chariot card and things start to move forward. Maybe there has been this bit of waiting game. Maybe you've gone through some difficulties and either one of you have, had to make some decisions here about which way this relationship's going to go. but there is forward movement. So, you know, overall, Virgo, not a negative reading for you, which I know sometimes Virgo's readings can be very heavy and very deep, but this month, coming into September, I think it's going to be okay. So, I hope you like this new format anyway. By all means, leave a comment if you do or if you don't like it. And thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for all your likes and your shares and for subscribing. And just to let everyone know that my emails are back up and running again. So thank you. Bye.